Janvi and Salim met in university. What started as friendship slowly turned into love. One evening, Salim finally said what he had been feeling for months.
Janvi, I think I'm in love with you.
Janvi smiled shyly. I think I feel the same. Their relationship began quietly, but over time, Janvi's family noticed changes in her. She started wearing a hijab, began following new customs, and seemed different from before.
Her father, Vijay, noticed everything but said nothing. He believed anger would only push his daughter away.
One day, Janvi finally gathered courage. Papa, I need to tell you something. I love someone. His name is Salim.
Vijay looked at her calmly. If you truly love him, he said softly, then it's time we meet his family. Janvi could hardly believe it. She hugged her father happily. A few days later, Vijay, his wife, and Janvi visited Salim's house. They were welcomed warmly, but Vijay soon noticed something unusual. The men were seated in the main room, while the women had been taken to another room. After tea was served, Vijay said politely, "Why don't we call everyone here so we can talk about the marriage together?" Salim's father, Abdul, replied, "In our family, men and women don't sit together when guests are present. They sit separately. The women can listen from behind the curtain." Vijay smiled calmly. "I understand your custom, Abdul Sahib, but in our family, men and women sit together. My wife and daughter should also be part of this discussion." Abdul thought for a moment and then nodded. "If that is important for you, they can join." Soon, Janvi and her mother came and sat with them. The conversation about marriage began. Vijay said, "Since our families follow different traditions, the wedding could happen in two ceremonies, one according to Muslim rituals and another according to Hindu traditions." Abdul immediately replied, "I'm sorry, but our religion does not allow such ceremonies." Vijay remained calm. "All right, then at least Janvi should be free to visit her parents and celebrate festivals like Holi and Diwali with us." Abdul shook his head again. "Our religion restricts such practices." The room became quiet. Then Vijay turned to Salim, who was sitting beside his father. "Tell me, son, how did you fall in love with my daughter?"
Salim smiled. "I liked her beauty, the way she talks to people, her confidence, the way she dresses, and how friendly she is with everyone."
Vijay nodded thoughtfully. "That's interesting." He leaned forward slightly. "All those things you liked about Janvi, her openness, her confidence, her way of living, come from the culture and upbringing she was raised in." Salim listened silently. Vijay continued gently. "But after marriage, you expect her to change her name, change her traditions, change her lifestyle, and even the freedom she grew up with." He paused and asked quietly, "Tell me honestly, Salim, if Janvi becomes someone completely different tomorrow, will you still love her the same way?" No one spoke.
Behind them, Janvi was listening carefully. For the first time, she realized something painful. Salim had fallen in love with the girl she was, but the marriage expected her to become someone else. All the changes were expected from her, not from him. Tears filled her eyes. She slowly stood up, walked to her father, and held his hand. "I'm sorry, Papa." Then she looked at Salim. "I now understand. You loved Janvi, but the person you want me to become isn't Janvi anymore." The room fell silent. Janvi walked out with her parents, leaving Salim sitting quietly, realizing that love cannot survive when it asks someone to give up their true self.